After 4 years of game development, I finally released my first Steam game. Countless projects, and we finally did it. I could finally call myself a game dev. But how did this happen?
The 9th annual GMTK Game Jam, a game-making marathon where people race to make a game in just 4 days.
This is the world's biggest game development competition ever created. Hosted by Mark Brown, my idol and the best British game developer ever created. Not only that, if you win the GMTK Game Jam hosted by Mark Brown, you're the most handsome, sexy, girl magnet of a person that's ever existed in history. And this year, I was gonna win. Reluctantly, if I was going to win this title, I knew that I wouldn't be able to do this alone. So I went dev hunting on my favorite Discord. This is where I introduced Matator. You see, I didn't know Matator very well. All I knew is that he was working on a very cool multiplayer game. Even though I didn't know much about Matator, I was so excited to talk about the game jam that I just invited him to be my partner straight away. What a freaking unintelligent, rash decision that was. This could be a huge mistake, but it's too late because the theme dropped, and the theme is loop. If we're gonna win the GMTK Game Jam, we have to have the best adaptation of the theme and the entire roster. A lot of people are gonna go this basic white bread answer of like looping through time or looping your damn shoelaces. Not us. Whenever I hear loop, immediately I think of my third favorite cereal, Fruit Loops, but not the loop themselves. What's the big craze nowadays? Mascots. Mascots are everywhere in video games now. Except in our game, you're going to be playing as the mascot. A cereal mascot. It's an off-brand Fruit Loops. It's brilliant. We will for sure win with this idea. What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Okay. It's game dev time. Okay, timer is started. 4 days from now, we're going to have a complete game. Damn. The first obstacle. I have to freaking model the main character. If your main character is trash, nobody's gonna play your game. But we have no time for procrastination. An easy way to make something beloved is to just steal something that's already beloved and change it. So I found the tricks are for kids thing, and I'm going to genetically modify it. So let's drop him into here, do a little bit of a race swap, a little bit less nudity, and then let's go model it. A little bit of luck and elbow grease, and we end up with this. This is Loopy, our main character and the person you're gonna be playing as in our game. We're only a few hours into the jam and all we have is a mother flippin' main character. What is wrong with me? Why did I spend all this time on this? Wait, back in Unity, Matator already has a working player controller. This is epic. I feel like we're about to get into flow state. So I dropped Loopy in there, gave him some animations, and we got something looking sweet. I added some leaning. You can see the ears kind of lag behind as well. Ooh, looking good. Just having that Judy Hopps effect on me, I ain't gonna lie. I think this game's gonna take place in a store, so our first obstacle is just random spills that are everywhere. So I made it where Loopy could fall, and Matator triggers it when we walk over the spill with an appropriate sound effect. But we need some real enemies. So we decided, because it's taking place in a store, to go with like mall cops. So I modeled a police officer and a Segway, and then I put that boy on it. But we have a real issue. We're at the risk of being basic. If we just implement some basic attack, there's no way we're going to win the game jam. So since you're in the store, we thought that it would be a great idea to use the items on the shelves to attack with. So you're able to pick up any item in the game. Matator implemented a beautiful throwing mechanic, and now we're able to throw items at the police officers. Very nice. And for some bonus points, we made them blow up in a horrific fiery explosion no matter what you throw at them. That's day one complete. Hold up. Day one's already over? We're so Day two is started. We have no collectibles, no moving enemies, no semblance of a freaking gameplay loop. This is a damn mountain. I genuinely think I can't do this. What a fool I was. I didn't realize that I haven't even used my secret weapon. Oh yeah, look at that. Hold up. I gotta double check that the GMTK Game Jam allows for performance enhancing drugs. We're in the clear. So I immediately started modeling the environment. This is taking place in a store. A perfect setting for a damn game jam. It's not like we need a billion models for all the products that you're gonna be throwing. Freaking idiot. And we shall call this place Shop Mart. We got an assortment of goods. We got green beans, your best beans. You gotta have grandma's brownies, Captain Munch. Even got a little maze on the back. And do not forget Jake's Jelly. Hold up. I filled out the shelves with him, and then taking a look back at Matator, he got the enemy movement working, baby. And now this AI is genius. He got them spawning and created a wave system. And finally, the most important part is we created the collectible of the game. This is your goal. You have to collect a certain amount of these dupe loops to win the game. I created some epic box art of Loopy, the dupe loop cereal. Then we put them into the game, added a ton of effects whenever you collect them, and made it as satisfying as humanly possible. And that's the end of day 2. I'm feeling pretty good. Wait. Oh god. This is not gonna win us the game jam. This is freaking boring. Mark Brown's gonna kill me. Oh, damn it. Wait one damn minute. I just had a realization. We need lore. Lore is what makes games good. We need to fill out our world, create a story. We need to make people love Loopy the way that I love Judy Hopps. Alright, my bad. I wanted to make an epic cinematic to start the game, showing off the backstory of Loopy. I took reference from this one cereal mascot. Remember the Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs guy? Who's like a crackhead for his own cereal. So that's what Loopy is. He's a damn dupe loops addict. But if I was going to make this epic cutscene, I was going to have to delve into the Unity timeline. And it's horrible. Wish me luck. We did it after hours. I made this sick cutscene. Looks like a commercial, and it introduces Loopy. He goes insane, busts out of the commercial into a real life store, and starts ransacking it for all of its dupe loops. That's how the game starts. Now this is sick. We need a gold star for that. And also, we're in the home stretch, baby. We had a lot of time. The game was practically done. I decided to create the best main menu humanly possible. This is the first thing people are going to see when they open their game. I also made a very satisfying end cutscene for whenever the game is complete, trying to maximize every possible faucet of points. In our final trick, we were going to make this a WebGL build, meaning that you could play this game in the browser without having to download it. This is a surefire way to get reviews on the game, to get people to see it. We absolutely decorated our itch page to make it as presentable as possible. We were getting that #1 spot for sure. We submitted hours before the deadline, and now it was just the waiting game. Days passed. I was rating games. Our game was getting rated. The rating is coming in. We're mostly good. People seem to love the game. But time passed. I played games that were pretty good. A little nerve-wracking, but you know, not as good as ours. Whoa, 10,000 entries? You know what? If we get second place, I'm not gonna be that mad. And the reviewing process ended. And it was time to see our final scores. Whoa, hold on. 452nd, 243rd, 163rd, 120th, 35th in audio. Our best category is audio. No. Where's the overall category? There's no overall category this year. No. Why, Mark? Why would you do this?
Jake, I know we didn't win the game jam, but we have to finish this game.
I just don't really do that kind of stuff anymore, dude.
So what, we didn't win the game jam? Who cares what Mark Brown thinks?
You're right, I hate that guy.
Exactly. That's why we have to make this a game. People love Loopy. Loopy has the potential to be a household name. He could be on the front page of Steam. They could make a movie called The Adventures of Loopy. And you want to give all that up?
Yeah.
No. We could get what we wanted all along. The glory. The fame. It's just a matter of getting him out there. Don't let Mark get in our way. Let's do this.
Hater, I can't do it.
What would Judy Hopps say, Jake? Do you think Judy would have become a cop if she listened to all the naysayers saying a rabbit can't be a police officer? No! That's why we have to make the game the best that it can be. For Judy. For Loopy.
You know what? You're right. I'm not gonna let Judy down, and I'm not gonna let Mark Brown tell me that my game sucks. It's game development time. Let's do this. So it was time to build our first Steam game. To make it great, we decided to go even deeper down the cereal rabbit hole. Rabbit hole? Focus. And create bosses based on popular cereal mascots. So we decided our game was going to have a total of 5 bosses, with 3 levels in between each boss. So let's get started by hitting our first checkpoint. Let's implement the first boss. Introducing Blart Paul. The original Paul Blart. He's a big old boy, and his big back be eating Doop Loops to heal himself. But wait, watch out for his first attack. What's that noise? It was his cheeks flopping to the wind. But if you're me, you're just gonna knock him out of the sky with a damn can of beans. But we wanted to make it even more interesting by giving you the ability to throw a shopping cart. It goes piling through all of them, bro. It's epic. The absolute mayhem this causes is insane. And you could do it to Blart and sit him right on his damn cheeks. But now we need to be able to transfer between levels. I had the best idea possible. After you win, you go back into the TV and enter a dirty ass alleyway. Loopy is required to pay rent to this old man who lets him use his magic TV that'll allow Loopy to go into different levels. This is great, dude. Matator made this cool animation to show how many Doop Loops we've collected in total. Oh yeah. And we added cockroaches. Very nice. And we also decided to draft up a level 1. This would be kind of a tutorial level for the beginning of the game. I created an on-foot variant of the cops so Matator could implement police brutality. Finally, we needed some NPCs to make the levels not feel so damn zombie apocalypse. It's actually pretty simple. I'm just enabling different clothes, like the me created. Then I added bullying. You could bully them. Now that we had a boss battle and 2 normal levels, we thought it was a great idea to release a demo. So we prepared that and dropped it. To our surprise, people actually played it. There's a ton of YouTubers playing it too, which is crazy, and they loved it. Fuck! For some reason, this guy even tried to play it in VR. What in the hell, boy? We are not adding VR support. With the support, we were inspired to add the next 4 bosses, starting with the Honey Nut Cheerios mascot. Remember all these commercials when you were a kid? This dude was nerdy as hell. I thought that I would take a different approach and make him actually cool. So here is Buzz Bro. Nice little leather jacket and sunglasses, baby. I created an epic boss fight. One of his main attacks is to throw honey on the ground to make you slow. I made a script that would calculate the direction you're moving in, and then he would place honey there and piss you off. Fuck! He would also hit you with his big ass bat baton, and he would spawn in his minions, little bees with sunglasses. Oh yeah. These will become a common enemy in the game if you're able to beat this boy. He's a powerhouse, baby. But hold on, we gotta spice it up a bit. Matator took the liberty of adding a damn Red Bull cart into the game. A cart with wings. This is like a little homing missile that you can launch into space. Oh hell yeah, boy. This is sick. Me and Matator cranked out a few more levels. Out of the warehouse section, you could also throw these pallet jacks. And we started incorporating some verticality. Oh yeah, I made some music for the game. And it's also like dynamic. It changes when things happen. Oh yeah, super epic. I think it's about time to reveal our next boss. And it is the Lucky Charms mascot. Let's go. Rick and Morty ruined this guy for me, bro. God. Luckily, we're going a different route. We're going the aesthetically pleasing route. Let me introduce Mr. McCharms. Damn. He ain't getting sliced up by no little kids, I'll tell you what. This is a very epic boss. He teleports around the map and you gotta have insane reaction time. He also taunts you on top of these shelves by doing a little dance. That's pretty sweet, but so is Cauldrons of Money, which he makes fall on top of your damn skull. Oh yeah. Very successful, sexy boss. Hold up. Around this time, we thought it would be a good idea to implement skins. This is a game changer. Gives the player a reason to collect Doop Loops. And the way that you buy them is epic. You pay the old man Doop Loops, he jumps into this trash can and gives you a random skin. And you could equip it in the wardrobe. This is sick. Now you can wear whatever skin you want while running through the game. But wait, it's time for my favorite boss. And my favorite cereal. Fruity Pebbles. So the Fruity Pebble mascot is literally just the Flintstones. And the Flintstones never made sense to me. What, you're a caveman and you're smart? That's stupid. I like dumb. So here's the mascot to our cereal, Tasty Rocks. Ooga Booga. He can't even speak English, as he shouldn't.
He doesn't speak English.
He's a pure brute, charging through everything. I added all these demolition physics. Absolutely terrifying. Oh god! To add to the demolition, he'll pull a boulder out of his butt and just launch it at you, destroying everything. Come on, bro, this is sweet. Also, he does that shockwave thing that bosses do, where they do shockwaves. It's pretty hard to defend against. I think it's appropriate. He's a caveman. He's brutish. He's heavy. All of these attacks in combination makes this a very difficult second to last boss. Are you ready for Absolute Peak, the last boss of the game? Before I show you this though, let's take care of a few things. We finished all the other levels, adding tons of variety and cool combinations of enemies. I even added a new enemy, these little Cinnamon Toast Crunch guys. I even gave you the ability to pick them up and throw them at their friends. I gave them a ton of voice lines. Pure comedy gold. Potato also modeled this huge mall level. It's absolutely sweet. This is where the final boss is gonna take place. So how about enough stalling and let's just get to it. Probably the most threatening of the cereal mascots without even having to change a thing. I'm talking about the Tony the Tiger. Oh, one of the most iconic cereal mascots there is. Tasty cereal as well. But I went a different route with the mascot. Let me just show you. Oh yeah, this is Tyrese the Tiger. He's been to prison. He's been through it. I wanted to make Tony as brutal as possible. So his main attack is to just charge you and stay right on your tail the whole time. If you make one little mistake, you take damage. I think this is perfect for a final boss. Very dramatic, intense, the environment's shaking, and he's right on your butt. He has a flintlock wood run, and once he gets far away, he goes into a damn pounce. Very threatening, epic boss, and I have all the fanfare. There's a satisfying end cutscene where you reveal Tony the Tiger's kid. Finally, the game ends, and we are done with the project. We created a Steam page, fixed every bug in the game, and then it was just time to click release. Half a year we've been working on this project. What an amazing milestone it's been. Our first Steam game, Newfound Brothers, new enemies. This project has unironically been life-changing. It's time for what we've all been waiting for. How much money did this game make? A few months later, me and Potato are a month away from releasing a multiplayer Steam game. Another goal I've been working towards since I started with game development. It's Airport TSA versus terrorists. It's awesome.
Oh, they're both down here double teaming me. Get me over here. Oh, come on.
Attack. What the hell? Out. Look for people walking weird.
No, let me go.
Got him. Alright, blackmail. Attack! Yeah! And wish list, so I don't get put on a no-fly list for no reason. It is time to see how much money this game made us. I've been waiting to look because I heard being rich changes people. But don't worry, I'll still be an asshole. Money, money, money time! Let's see! Woohoo! $100! What the hell?